Yes, hi, good morning everyone. Guys, yesterday we are done with this question. This was the last question of yesterday's class, right? Total number of matches in ICC World Cup Tournament 2011, right? This we have done, and the answer that we have got is like 49 matches, right? The answer for this question was 49 matches. Fine everyone. This was the last question that we have done yesterday, right? So now today let's start from here only, okay? So guys, after that we are coming to next concept, and the concept is factorial n. Fine everyone, the concept is factorial n, okay? So everyone, do you know what is factorial n? Anyone, any idea what factorial n is? Anyone in the class? Any idea? Those who are sitting online also, those who are sitting offline also in front of me. Anyone, any idea what is factorial n? What factorial n is? What this factorial n is all about? No? Anyone? Anyone? Any idea? No? Alright, no problem. Let me tell you what factorial n is. Fine. Guys, when we multiply from 1 to n, right? Factorial n. Okay. So when we multiply from 1 to n, right? For example, 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 and so on up to n. This is factorial n, right? When we multiply from 1 to n, this is factorial n. This is known as factorial n. Fine. And the representation of factorial n is what? Factorial n is represented by this, or it is represented by this. Fine. So in generally I'll be using this, and most of the scholars use this only. Fine. So in general I'll be using this symbol for factorial, right everyone? So factorial n is what? The product of first n natural numbers. This is factorial n. I repeat, factorial n is what? The product of first n natural numbers, right everybody? This is the product of first n natural numbers, okay? Now factorial 1. Factorial 1 is what? 1. Obviously 1 into 1, right? I mean only 1, right? 1 into nothing, fine. What is factorial 2? This will be 1 into 2, right? This is 2. What is factorial 3? This is 1 into 2 into 3, which is 6. What is factorial 4? This is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, which is 24, right? Okay. And what is factorial 5? Factorial 5 is, see everyone, you just observe one thing here. What we are doing, we are actually doing, see, 1 into 2 into 3 we have to do over here, right? So 1 into 2 is already here. So 1 into 2 is 2, 2 into 3 is 6, fine. So actually factorial 3, this is already factorial 3. So factorial 3 into 4 becomes factorial 4, right? Fine. So now if we need to find factorial 5, then what we have to do, we have to multiply 5 with factorial 4, right? So factorial 4 is already here. So just multiply this number by 5, you will be getting, just multiply this number by 5, you will be getting factorial 5. What is the factorial, I mean what is the value of factorial 5? Which is 120, right? Correct. Now factorial 6, you just have to multiply this value with 6 to get factorial 6, right? So 120 into 6, 12 into 6 is what? 72. 12 into 6 is 72, right? So 120 into 6 is 720, right? So this is factorial 6. This is the value of factorial 6. And so on, you may find the values of other factorials, right everyone? And so on, you may find the values of other factorials. Guys, it is clear, right? Please note it down, please. I'm giving you some time. Please note it down. Guys, if you are done with your notes, please tap done or written something, right? Okay everyone, fine. Are you done with this? Fine. Okay. So now this is all about factorial, right? Factorial notation. Fine everyone, this is all about factorial notation. Fine. And now here, what you can say about factorial, factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Everyone, can I write this? Factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Can I write this? Is it okay? Everyone, you guys are understanding this, right? Factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Is it okay, everyone? Right? Can I write this? Why? Because if I put the value of n as 6, so this is factorial 6 equal to 6 into 6 minus 1 is 5. So this is factorial 5, right? So factorial 6 is what? 6 into 120, right? So factorial 6 is equal to 6 into 120, which is 720. Guys, it is okay, right? Here we have done the same thing, right? It is fine. Okay, everyone, here we have done the same thing. Fine, yes or no? Right? See, the thing is, just put the value of n as 5, right? So factorial 5 has to be what? 5 into 4 factorial, right? Factorial 5 has to be 5 into 4 factorial, right? So factorial 5 is what? Factorial 5 is 24 into 5, right? So this is 5 into 24, so this is 120. Guys, it is fine now, right? Clear? So what I can write is factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Guys, it is fine now. Now it is okay. Factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial. Guys, if you are clear with this, please say yes. Okay? All of you? If you are clear with this, please say yes. Okay? Yes, everyone, it is fine now, right? So factorial n is equal to n into n minus 1 factorial, right? So now, everyone, can you tell me what is the value of factorial 0? I mean, if I put n is equal to 1 over here, then what will happen? If I put n is equal to 1, then factorial 1 is equal to factorial 1 into factorial 0, right, everybody? If I put n is equal to 1 over here, then it will become factorial 1 is equal to 1 into 0 factorial, right? Now what will happen? Factorial 1 is equal to 1, and this is also 1, and this is what? Factorial 0, right? So that's why factorial 0 is equal to 1, right, everyone? So you can say factorial 0 is equal to 1, right? Guys, clear? It's a very important thing actually. Factorial 0 is equal to 1, right? And a very simple thing also. But most of us don't know why factorial 0 is equal to 1. We know factorial 0 is what, but we don't know how we should prove it. Fine. Okay, everyone, now it is fine. Clear? Alright. Clear with the factorial things? Fine, everyone? Okay. Now, shall we move to the next slide? All of you? Just say yes. Then we'll move to the next slide. Everyone? If you are comfortable with this concept, just say yes. Right? Then we'll move to the next slide. Okay, fine. Alright. Most of you are saying yes, yes, yes. Okay, so, okay, thank you, everyone. Now this is factorial n. After that, everybody, after that, selection of R articles out of N article, right? Selection of R articles out of N article. What is this? Selection of R articles out of N articles. Fine. Guys, you might have heard this term NCR with respect to permutation and combination, right? NCR with respect to permutation and combination. Fine. What this NCR is all about, right? NCR means selection of R articles out of N article. Actually, I mean the number of ways of selecting of R articles out of N article. I repeat, NCR means number of ways of selecting R articles out of N article. Okay, that is known as NCR. Okay, everyone, NCR means number of ways of selecting R articles out of N articles. Now what do you mean by selecting R articles out of N articles? What do you mean by selecting R articles out of N article? Right? Okay. What do you mean by selecting R articles out of N articles? Suppose that, everyone, you have 4 alphabets, right? A, B, C, D. Okay. Suppose that you have 4 alphabets with you, A, B, C, D, right? and let's say I'm saying give all the 4 alphabets to me, right? I'm saying to you, give all the 4 alphabets to me. Fine. Then what will happen? Obviously, you will give all the 4 alphabets to me. You have only one way out. You have to give all the 4 alphabets to me. That's it, right? You have only one way for that. I repeat my question. If you have 4 alphabets and I say give all the 4 alphabets to me, right? Then obviously you have only one way out. You have to give all the 4 alphabets to me. Fine. That is clear. Okay. But the problem is, if you have 4 alphabets and I'm saying give 2 alphabets to me, right? If you have 4 alphabets and I'm saying give 2 alphabets to me, then you know what will happen? You will get confused. Which 2 alphabets should I give to him? Right? You will get confused. Correct? So at that point of time, actually, what is the confusion? The confusion is actually you can have several combinations of 2 alphabets out of 4 alphabets. Why? Because with A, suppose that if I talk about with A, so AB, AC, AD, right? Then after that BC, BD, and then after that CD, right? So you have actually 6 pairs of 2 alphabets out of 4 alphabets. Yes or no? Right, everyone? You have this 6 pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Clear? Fine. So this time you will get confused. Now what we are actually doing here? We are selecting 2 articles out of 4 articles. Right? What we are doing here? We are selecting 2 articles out of 4 articles. Right? So 2 articles out of 4 articles can be selected in 6 ways, right? 2 articles out of 4 articles can be selected in 6 ways, right everyone? Fine. So see here, the number is very short. Actually what we have to do, we have to select 2 articles out of 4 articles, right? So number is very short. So this can be counted manually. It is fine. We have written all the cases and we have just counted it manually. It is okay. But the problem is when you have all 26 alphabets with you, let's say you have all 26 alphabets from A to Z with you, fine. And I am saying give any 5 alphabets to me, right? Then you know what will happen if you have 26 alphabets with you and I am asking any 5 alphabets. Then at that point of time, making these type of cases will be very cumbersome process, right? It will take a lot of time of your, maybe the entire day of your it will take, and still there is no guarantee that you are getting the right answer, right? Then obviously in that case actually we should have to have a concrete formula to calculate all these things, right? Then only mathematics comes to the picture. For the bigger cases actually we should have to have a formula, otherwise we won't be able to solve it manually all the time, right? So now here what we are doing, here we have selected 2 articles out of 4 articles. So what we have done 4C2 over here, right? NCR means what? Number of ways of selection of R articles out of N articles, right? So here number of ways of selection of 2 articles out of 4 articles. So here what we have done 4C2, right? Now everyone, what the formula is, right? Now what the formula is for NCR, shall I remove it everyone? Shall I remove it? Okay. If you want to write something you may write, else I just want to erase it, right? Because I need some more space to write. Should I remove it everyone? Okay, fine. So guys, here, what is the formula for NCR? All of you, what is the formula for NCR? NCR is, here, the number which is written here, the factorial of that number will become here, will come in here, and the number which is written here, the factorial of that number will be coming here, and this will be multiplied with the factorial of the difference of these 2 numbers, right? So NCR is what? Factorial n divided by factorial r into factorial n minus r, right everyone? NCR will be factorial n divided by factorial r into factorial n minus r. Guys, it is clear, right? It is clear. and I repeat, the number which is written here, the factorial of that number will be coming here, the number which is written here, the factorial of that number will be here, and this will be multiplied with the factorial of the difference of these two numbers. Clear everyone? Okay, this is the formula only, right? For example, this is 4C2, right? So factorial 4 will be coming to the numerator, right? Factorial 2 will be coming to the denominator, and one more thing, factorial of 4 minus 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2, right? So this is the value, right? We will be calculating it later, that is another thing, but this is the value. You are getting it, everyone? Say yes if you are getting it. All of you, please, I am waiting for your chat. Say yes if you guys are getting it. Everyone, say yes if you guys are getting it. All right. Everyone is saying yes. Okay, that's great. That's great. So all of you want to write it anything? Though I'm not going to remove it, but I'm just going to remove this part. Fine. Everyone, what my point is, see, all of you, this is the process of writing the formula. The numerator part will be factorial and the denominator part will be factorial r, and it will be multiplied with the factorial of the difference of these two numbers, correct? Similarly, if we have NCn minus r, everyone, if we have NCn minus r, then what will be the formula? The formula will be factorial n will be written in the numerator, factorial n minus r will be written in the denominator, into denominator, I mean factorial of n minus r, right? So n minus r will be what? This will be n cancelled and this is positive, so this becomes factorial r. Everybody, it is okay? Okay, just wait. Let me explain you once again. N minus r, right? Okay. So n minus r is what? N minus n and this minus plus, right? So this gets cancelled and this becomes like factorial of n minus r. I mean this, so this becomes factorial r. Everybody, now it is fine, right? Okay. So now what will happen, friends? You just compare these two expressions. Please, just compare these two expressions. Are they different from each other? These two expressions, everyone, this and this. Please compare these two expressions. Are they different from each other? Everyone, can you compare these two expressions? Are they different from each other? Yes or no? Yes. Actually, they are the same, right? This is factorial n, this is factorial n. This is factorial r, here is factorial r, here is factorial n minus r, here is also n minus r. And in the product, order does not matter. So here it is factorial r into factorial n minus r. Here it is factorial n minus r into factorial r. So in product, order does not matter. Whether you multiply 2 into 3, it will also 6. And if you multiply 3 into 2, you will also get 6. Right? 2 into 3 is same as 3 into 2. Right? So in product, order does not matter. Right, everyone? So actually what? If LHS parts, I mean if RHS parts are same, then LHS part will also be same. So actually, everyone, NCR is equal to NCn minus r. Yes or no? Right? NCR is equal to NCn minus r. Guys, please note it down. If you have any confusion, any problem, please let me know. I'm waiting for your chat. Right, everyone? Any problem, any doubt. Those who are sitting in front of me, they are very much comfortable with this. But those who are sitting online, if you have any doubt, any problem, you may please ask your doubts. Okay? Okay, Priya is saying understood. All right. Rukaya, it is okay. Preeti, are you okay with the concept? Okay, great. Muskan, what about you? Are you okay with the concept? All right, great. All right, that's great. Guys, please note it down properly, right? If there is any confusion, any doubt, please let me know. Fine? Is it okay? Shall we move now? All right. Rukaya, I'm waiting for your reply, but I'm not getting your reply. Are you there? Okay, fine. All right. So guys, now everyone, actually till now we have studied the formula, right? But this formula won't work in the examination. You have to use it, right? You have to apply this. So obviously we have to learn the application part of it, right? Formula is not needed at all, right? Formula doesn't work in the examination. In the examination, the application part works. Fine. Acha, now let me tell you one interesting thing. Fine. So interesting thing is what? Can you tell me the value of NC0? Guys, NC0. NC0 will be what? According to the formula, this will be factorial n, right? And this will be factorial 0. And this will be the factorial of difference of these two numbers. So n minus 0, this is n. So what will happen? NC0 is 1, right? Everybody, NC0 is 1, right? Please take care of this. NC0 will be always considered as 1, right? All of you, NC0 will be always considered as 1. All right, take care of this fact. Okay. After that, if I talk about NCN, right, everyone, if I talk about NCN, fine, everyone, if I talk about NCN, right, so NCN will be what? NCN is factorial n upon factorial n into n minus n factorial, which is factorial 0, right? So this is again 1, right? So NCN is always also 1, right? So NC0 is 1 and NCN is also 1, right? And guys, you know what? NCN is what? Selection of n articles out of n articles. So obviously that is 1, right? Because you have to give 4 alphabets to me and you have only 4 alphabets, right? So that is again 1, right? Okay, that is always 1, right? So selection of n articles out of n articles, only one way is possible. Fine, so this can be done only in one way. Fine. Acha, everyone, see what we have studied so far. What we have studied so far, NCR is equal to NCN minus R, right? So here NCN has to be equal to NC n minus n factorial, n minus n. Here in place of R we have written n, right? So NCN has to be equal to NC n minus n. So n minus n is what? N minus n is 0. So NCN has to be equal to NC0. So NCN is also 1, NC0 is also 1. Right, everybody? Clear? NCN has to be equal to NC0, right? According to this, because NCR is equal to NCN minus R. Everybody fine now, right? So NCN is equal to NC0. NCN is equal to NC0 is equal to 1. Guys, it is clear. NCN is equal to NC0 is equal to 1. And guys, today's class is actually a heavy duty class of permutation and combination, and today's class is actually very important because today we are going to discuss word formation, number formation and factorial notation and this combination part also. Fine. So please be careful in today's class, right? Okay. So all of you, it is okay now, right? All right. Now guys, I'll be working on the values of it, right? I'll be working on the application part of it. Fine. Okay. All of you. Now, if I talk about, let me write some good values, fine, and so that you can just understand how to use these values, fine, so that you just understand how to use these values, fine. Okay, so all of you, just tell me one thing. Factorial, sorry, 4C2, right? We have done 4C2. Earlier we have done 4C2, right? And what the answer we have got? The answer was 6, right? We have done 4C2s, like out of 4 alphabets, I have asked about 2 alphabets, and the 4, I mean total 6 ways were there, right? So actually everyone, this is factorial 4, right? And this is factorial 2, and this is again factorial 2, right? Clear? It is fine? Okay, fine, no problem. Now can you tell me the value of 5C3? So 5C3 is what? Factorial 5 by factorial 3 into the difference of these two numbers is 2, so factorial 2. Guys, okay? Clear? Now one more. Let's say it is 10C3, or let's say a small number. Let's say 7C3, right? So 7C3 is what? Factorial 7 by factorial 3 into the difference of these two numbers 7 and 3. The difference is 4, so this is factorial 4, right? Now let's say 8C3. So factorial 8 divided by factorial 3 into the difference of these two numbers factorial 5. Guys, it is okay now? You guys are feeling comfortable with this now, right? Now till now what I have written only the formula part, right? Now let's see how I'm how I'm trying to solve this question. Just observe that method. Fine. Guys, here, just wait, I'll do it later. Here, factorial 5 is what? Factorial 5 is actually 5 into 4 factorial. Everybody okay? Factorial 5 is what? Factorial 5 is 5 into 4 factorial. This we have done earlier, right? And factorial 4 will be what? In the similar manner, if I want to write the factorial 4, then factorial 4 will be what? This will be 4 into 3 factorial. Correct? Factorial 4 will be what? Factorial 4 will be 4 into 3 factorial if I want to write it like this. Correct? Okay. So factorial 5 is equal to 5 into 4 into 3 factorial. Guys, it is okay. Can I write it like this? Can I write it like this? Why? Obviously I can write it like this. Why? Because this is 5 into 4 and this is 1 into 2 into 3. So this is the product from 1 to 5. Yes or no? Right? Okay? I can write it like this. Alright.
Why don't we write 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1?
See, this is what? This is actually 3 into 2 into 1.
Yeah.
Right? This is factorial 3 equal to 3 into 2 into 1 only. Right? Fine? Clear now?
Factorial 3.
Yeah, it is factorial 3. It is not 3.
Okay. Sorry.
It is factorial 3. Guys, it is okay now? Okay, again, can you tell me like how you write? Okay, fine. Let me solve it first for you guys. Right? So this is factorial 5, everyone. Factorial 5, what I am doing is, it is 5 into 4 into factorial 3. And why I am trying to write it factorial 3? Because factorial 3 is in the denominator. Right? So just I want to cancel it out. And this is what? This is 1 into 2. Okay, so this is cancelled. So this is 5 into 4, this is 1 into 2. Right? Guys, I just want to remove this part. Right? I just want to remove this part. And it is like this. Okay, again, please try to solve this question like this. So factorial 7 will be 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial, because here we are getting 4 factorial, so I am trying to cancel it out, right? So guys, here this is factorial 4 I am writing here, and this is 1 into 2 into 3, correct? So this will get cancelled, right? Again, now try to work on this. This is 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 factorial, right? Because 5 factorial we are getting here, so I am trying to cancel it out, right? So 5 factorial is here, and this is 1 into 2 into 3. Right, everyone? Okay. So here factorial 5 will be cancelled, right? I am trying to do it with one more number. Guys, please don't be impatient, right? 10C4, right? 10C4. So 10C4 will be what? Numerator part will be factorial 10. Denominator part will be factorial 4 into factorial 6, which is 10 minus 4, right? So factorial 10 by factorial 4 into factorial 6. Guys, it is okay. After that, this is factorial 6. Try to cancel it out, right? So when we'll try to cancel it out, so numerator part will be 10 into 9 into 8 into 7 into factorial 6. Everybody okay? And divided by factorial 6 into 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone, it is fine. So factorial 6 will be cancelled. Guys, it is okay, right? Everybody fine now? Guys, if till here it is comfortable, so please say yes. All of you, those who are sitting in the like in online mode, please say yes if you guys are comfortable with this. Okay. All right. Okay, fine. Everyone, guys, please. If you guys are comfortable with this, then please observe one thing, right? For the time being, please ignore this, right? For the time being, please ignore this. I'll deal it later. Please, observe one thing. What we are doing, if it is written as factorial 7, then what is the result? Final result, 7 into 6 into 5. 7C3, right? It is 3 in this part now. नीचे वाला 3 है. So this is 7 into 6 into 5 और नीचे 3 है तो 1, 2, 3 से मल्टीप्लाई किया, राइट? मैं कहना ये चाह रहा हूँ कि नीचे का जो नंबर है ना, द नंबर विच इज रिटन हियर, न्यूमरेटर विल बी डिक्रीज्ड टिल दैट टर्म, राइट? मतलब अगर नीचे 3 लिखा हुआ है तो 3 टर्म ऊपर होंगे और 3 टर्म ही नीचे होंगे, बट नीचे वाला डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में, नीचे वाला असेंडिंग ऑर्डर में होगा, ऊपर वाला डिसेंडिंग ऑर्डर में होगा. गाइज, यू आर गेटिंग इट? यहाँ पे 7C3 लिखा हुआ है, आप पहले इसको देखो, दिस इज 3, सो 3 टर्म्स ऊपर बट इन डिसेंडिंग मैनर, एंड 3 टर्म्स नीचे बट इन असेंडिंग मैनर. क्लियर? आई रिपीट, नाउ दिस इज 10C4, राइट एवरीवन? दिस इज 10C4. सो 4 टर्म्स ऊपर आएंगे बट दे आर इन डिसेंडिंग मैनर. सो 10 into 9 into 8 into 7, एंड नीचे भी 4 होगा बट इन असेंडिंग मैनर. सो 1, 2, 3, 4. इज इट ओके एवरीवन? नाउ दिस इज 8C3. Right, so it has to be what? 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 1, 2, 3. Right, everybody? It is 8 into 7 into 6 divided by 1, 2, 3. Clear? Again, I'm coming to the similar question. Everyone, please tell me the answer. All of you. If it is written 9C4, yes, what should I write? Numerator, please speak. Numerator. 9 into 8 into 7 into 6, right? 9 into 8 into 7 into 6, very good. What should be come into the denominator? This is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4, or you can say 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 also, right? No problem. Guys, it is fine. Again, one more question. I'm writing 12C3. Guys, tell me the value. 12 into 11 into 10 divided by 1, 2, 3. Guys, it is okay? Yes or no? Right? So now you guys are now understanding how to deal with this. Clear? How to deal with this? Clear now? Acha, now please try to find the values also, right? Obviously in examination you have to give the final answer, right? So try to find the values also. For example, what is 8C3? If I ask you what is 8C3? So everyone, 8C3, so 1 into 2 into 3, this is equal to 6. So 6 cancel, 8 into 6, 8 into 7 is 56. So 8C3 is equal to 56. Guys, clear? Okay. Now what is 12C3? So 12C3, this is 6, and so obviously this is 2. 11 into 2 is 22, 22 into 10 is 220. So 12C3 is 220, right? What is 9C4? So guys, 4 into 2 is equal to 8, and 3, 2, right? So this is what? 9 7s are 63, 63 twice are 126, right? So this is 126. Clear? After that, what is 10C4? Guys, 4 into 2 will be 8. Clear? And this is what? This is 3. So 7 into 3 is 21, 21 into 10 is 210. Right everyone? So 10C4 is 210. Clear? Now 4C2, guys, 4C2, we have to validate our process also, right? And we have to validate our formula also, right? We have already done 4C2 manually, right? And what the answer we have got? The answer was 6, right? I'm doing it once again, no problem. Like we had 4 alphabets and we wanted 2 alphabets out of it, right? We have done it manually. How many combinations that we have, how many ways we have got? We have got 6 ways, right? I'm writing it here again. AB, AC, AD, BC, BD and CD, right? We have got 6, correct? So here 4C2 actually should be equal to 6 that we are observing manually, right? So now do 4C2. 4C2 should be what? Everyone, 4C2 should be what? 4C2 should be 4 into 3 divided by 1 into 2, right? 4C2 should be what? 4 into 3 divided by 1 into 2. Yes or no? Right? So now 1 into 2 is 2. 2 into 2, 2 into 2 is 4. So 3 into 2 is 6, right? So guys, 4C2 is equal to 6. So your formula is validated. Your process is validated. Right? And what you have done over here is also correct. Clear? Now guys, please write it down fast. And after that, I just want to make a quick exercise with you guys, right? Please do it fast. Yes, everyone done with this? Okay. Shall we move now? All of you? Shall we move now? Guys, shall we move now? Everyone? Shall we move? Okay. Alright. Thank you everyone, thank you. Guys, I have left this for the time being, right? Okay, I said I'll deal it later. Fine. So obviously I have to do it, right? We can't leave this alone. We can't leave this like this, right? So here, everyone, this is 5C3, right? So first of all, let us discuss some C2 cases, right? Everyone, let us discuss some C2 cases. What are C2 cases? Let me tell you. So here, all of you, just what are those C2 cases, right? So all of you, let's say 10C2 we need to find, right? We need to find 10C2, for example, right? 10C2 will be what? According to you, it is what? It is 10 into 9 divided by 1 into 2. What we have done till now. So according to that concept, it has to be 10 into 9 divided by 1 into 2. Yes or no? Right? So 1 into 2 is nothing, yeah. 1 into 2 is 2 only, right? So NC2, 10C2 will be treated as 10 into 9 divided by 2. Yes or no? Guys, it is okay. Right? 5C2 will be what? 5 into 4 divided by 2. Yes or no? Clear? Right? Okay. 6C2 will be what? 6 into 5 divided by 2. Yes or no? Right? Okay. Now, let's say 12C2. 12C2 will be what? 12 into 11 divided by 2. Yes or no? Yes. Right. Now everyone, NC2 will be what? NC2 will be what? NC2 will be N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Right? NC2 will be what? N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Yes or no? Guys, it is okay. Yes or no? Clear? Now, you have studied N into N minus 1 divided by 2 in the last class also. Right? You studied N into N minus 1 divided by 2 in the last class also. Where you have studied it? You have studied in 2 cases. The first case was handshake problem. In handshake problem, if N students are there in the class and each one shaking hand with one another exactly once, then total number of handshakes are N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Right? Total number of handshakes are N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Yes or no? Right? And in the round robin concept also, we have studied this. Total number of matches equal to, in the round robin scheme, total number of matches is equal to N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Right? So everyone, in your notes, in your yesterday's class notes, where have you written N into N minus 1? Just write, like you must have written N into N minus 1 divided by 2, right? Total number of handshakes is equal to N into N minus 1 divided by 2. Just write like this, equal to NC2, right? So n into n minus 1 divided by 2 equal to NC2. In your yesterday's notes, just write n into n minus 1 divided by 2 is equal to NC2. Fine. So guys, if n students are there in the room and each one shakes hand with one another exactly once, then total number of handshakes are NC2. Right? And in the round robin tournament, if n teams are participating, then total number of matches played is equal to NC2. Right? And what NC2 is? NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2. Guys, it is clear. Now, what is the value of 10C2? The value of 10C2 is 45. Guys, okay. What is the value of 5C2? The value of 5C2 is 10. Right. The value of 5C2 is 10. What is the value of 6C2? The value of 6C2 is 15. And what is the value of 12C2? The value of 12C2 is 66. Guys, it is fine. Clear? I hope this concept is clear now. Right? You guys must be feeling comfortable with this now. Right, everyone? See, this is actually very simple things, but you have to think differently. Right? You have to think differently to solve these type of questions. That's it. They are actually very simple. Right? So guys, please note it down, and I'm giving you 2 minutes. Right? Please do it fast. Yes, everyone fine now? All of you? Guys, it is clear. Everyone, it is clear. Say yes if it is clear. Hope you guys are enjoying this class, right? Everyone? Say yes if it is clear. Okay, Preeti is saying yes. Okay, Rukaya is saying yes. Muskan is saying yes. Mothu is saying yes. Good, 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 good. Priya is saying yes. Saurabh is saying yes. All right, all right. Okay, guys. So good. Acha friends, now those who are sitting online, you will write your answers in the tab, this chat, and those who are sitting in front of me, they will tell the answers manually, right? I'm giving you some numbers, right? Everyone, I just want to remove it and I want to give you some exercise, some small exercise. Fine. Okay. Now, please, all of you, आप तैयार हैं? अगर आप तैयार हैं तो मैं भी तैयार हूं. Right? Tell me the value of this 8C2. Please write down fast. Yeah, 8C2 without using pen. Just think orally, think logically. Yeah. Yes, this is 28. 8 into 7 divided by 2. Very good. Very good. Right. Very good. Almost everyone is writing the answers. Very nice. Very nice. Now everyone, quick. One more value. 7C2. Yeah, quick. Don't use pen, please. Very good. 21. Very nice. Very nice. Everyone is saying 21. Very nice here. Very good. One more value. Quick. 15C2. Quick. Very nice. Very nice. I got the answers. Friends, quick. The answer is 105. Very nice. The answer is 105. Yes. Most of you are getting the answers. Very good. In fact, all of you are getting the answers. Okay, 105, correct. Okay, again, one more small number. This time a small number. Can you tell me the value of 11C2? Everyone, can you tell me the value of 11C2? A small number. Good, very good here. Yes, 11C2. 11C2 is 55. Very good, friends. Very good, friends. Very good. I'm really happy with the performance of you guys. Those who are sitting in front of me, they are very quick. Right. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Great. Great. That's good. So now everyone, now hope you are comfortable now with the concept. Fine. All of you. How? You guys are now comfortable with this? How to calculate NC2? Right. Acha. Now everyone, what I have told in the time of 5C3, I said like I'll do it later, right? So I'll discuss 5C3 also, because I said please leave it for the time being. Now that time has come, right? 5C3 we were doing, right? So guys, you know what? 5C3, if you calculate it like this, so 5C3 will become what? 5 into 4 into 3 divided by 1, 2, 3, right? So the value is what? The value is 10, correct? 5C3 is 10, right? And now everyone, if you calculate 5C2 is what? 5 into 4 divided by 2, right? 5 into 4 divided by 2, this is also 10, right? You know what? Actually 2 plus 3 is equal to 5, right? So you can say 2 is equal to 5 minus 3, or you can say 3 is equal to 5 minus 2, right? So that's why 5c2 is equal to 5c5 minus 2. So that's why 5c2 is equal to 5c3. Guys, clear? So 5c2 is equal to 5c3. That's why we are getting 5c3 as 10 and 5c2 as 10. Correct? Everybody, NCR is equal to NCN minus R, right? Guys, just wait. Suppose that you need to find the value of 10C8, right? So don't try to find the value of 10C8. No. What you can do easily, 10C8 has to be equal to 10C2. Guys, it is clear. Why? Because it has to be equal to 10C10 minus 8. Yes or no? Because NCR is equal to NCN minus R, right? See, the thing is 5C2 is equal to 5C5 minus 2. So that's why 10C8 is equal to 10C10 minus 8, right? So 10C8 will be equivalent to 10C2, right? So if you need to find the value of 10C8, don't try to find the value of 10C8, try to find the value of 10C2. And 10C2 is equal to what? 10C2 is equal to 45, right? So 10C8 is equal to 45, correct? All of you fine? Clear? Right? Okay, suppose that now if you need to find the value of 10C7, if you need to find the value of 10C7, what you will be finding? You will be finding 10C3, very correct. Thank you. You will be finding 10C3, very nice. And what will be the value of 10C3? 10C3 will be 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, 3 is 6, right? And just wait, let me solve it. Let me solve it like this. Just wait. This is 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 and this is 4. 3 into 4 is 12. 12 into 10 is 120, right? So 10C3 will be what? 10C3 will be 120, right? Everyone fine? So if you need to solve 10C7, don't solve 10C7. Try to solve 10C3. Everybody okay? Right? And 10C3 is equal to 120. This is a very simple value that you have calculated, right? Guys, hope I am making my sense. Hope I am making my point very clear to you. Fine. So please write it down and please try to assimilate the things. And if you have any doubt, any confusion, any query, please let me know. I am here to solve your doubts. Please. Everyone, please write it down. Please. Guys, shall we move now to the next concept? Everyone, shall we move now to the next concept? All of you? Shall we move now? Everyone, please say yes if you want me to move to the next concept, or if you have any doubt, any confusion, please you may ask. Alright, Preeti is saying yes, Priya is saying yes. Okay. Muskan is saying yes. Alright, okay, fine. Okay. So now friends, let's move to the next concept now, right? Okay, fine. Next concept is what? Next concept is figure counting, right? Everyone, see, the thing is, here I'm not discussing all the figure countings, but those who are important for this permutation and combination, I'm discussing only those questions, right? But before solving those questions, let me tell you one important formula. Some formula are actually needed. So let me tell you one formula. Guys, factorial n is what? This is the product of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to n, right? And summation n is what? Summation n is the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 up to n. This is known as summation, right? This symbol is known as summation symbol, right? Or sometimes we call it sigma symbol also. Fine, everyone, this is summation symbol or sigma symbol, right? So summation of n is equal to what? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 up to n, right? So the value of this expression will be n into n plus 1 divided by 2. This is the value of this expression. Guys, don't get confused with NC2, right? NC2 is n into n minus 1 divided by 2, and sigma n is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. Right, everyone? This is this is just the difference of plus and minus. Sigma n is equal to n into n plus 1 divided by 2. NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2, right? This is the only difference. Please don't get confused, right? Okay. After that, sigma n square, right? Sigma n square is what? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square up to n square, right, everybody? Sigma n square is what? 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square up to n square, right? This is equal to what? This is equal to n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6, right, everybody? Sigma n square, though it's a bit lengthy formula, but please, you have to use it in the questions. So that's why, please, you have to, you have to by heart it actually, right? You have to learn this. Okay. So for the time being, I'm just telling you these three formulas, right? Factorial n you already know. Sigma n is the sum of from 1 to n, right? This is n into n plus 1 divided by 2. And sigma n square is what? N into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 6. I repeat, n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6, right? Clear, all of you? Fine? Clear? Okay. Now everybody, suppose that the question comes like this. I just want to remove it. Everyone, you must have written it, right? Shall I remove it, guys? Okay, fine. Guys, I just want to remove it. So, everyone, suppose that we need to solve this question, right? We need to solve this question. This is what? This is a 4 by 4 order square grid, right? And we need to calculate the number of squares. They are saying what? Number of squares. Counting figures, number of squares, right? So, number of squares, everyone. If I say number of squares, then what I say the total number of squares, right? I'm not saying the number of squares of 1 by 1 order, right? Here we have 4 types of square. 4 types of square, right? See, here how many squares do we have? Everyone, here how many squares do we have? Here we have only 1 square, right? This figure I'm talking about, right? How many squares do we have? We have only 1 square. Yes or no? Right? We have only 1 square. And let's say if this is 1 unit, this is also 1 unit. So this is the order of 1 by 1, right, everyone? This is the square of the order 1 by 1, right? How many squares are there? Only 1 square is here. Correct, all of you? Right? After that, let us come to this, right? Second figure. So second figure, if this is 1, 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 and this is 1, right? So actually we have 2 types of dimensions of squares. Here we have 1 by 1 order ka square, and here we have 2 by 2 order square also, right? Everybody okay? We have 2 types of square, 1 by 1 and 2 by 2. Yes or no? Right? So if I talk about 1 by 1 order square, so how many squares of 1 by 1 order do we have? So here we have 2 types of square. One is 1 by 1, another is 2 by 2, right? So guys, if I talk about 1 by 1 order square, so how many squares of 1 by 1 order do we have over here? 4. Yes or no? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? Right? And now if I have to count 2 by 2 order square, so only one 2 by 2 order square is here. Yes or no? Right? So we have 1 2 by 2 order square. Correct? All of you? I think there is no confusion about it. Clear? I don't think there is any confusion, right? Anyone? If you have any doubt, please let me know. No? Shall we move to the next figure? All of you? Now, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3, right? Everyone? Now let's talk about the third figure. In third figure, all of you, in third figure, how many dimensions do you have? You have 1 by 1, you have 2 by 2, you have 3 by 3. Yes or no? Right. See, this is 1 by 1. So 1 by 1, how many squares of 1 by 1 are here? Total 9 squares of 1 by 1 are here, right? So 1 by 1, 2 by 2 and 3 by 3. So 1 by 1 order ke we have 9 square, and obviously 3 by 3 order ka we have only 1 square. It is very much visible. Clear? Now we have to count the squares of 2 by 2. Everyone, now 2 by 2, we have to be a bit careful or a bit alert, right? What is the process? Just move step by step, right? Just move step by step. Just fix 1 square in the corner. Everyone, just fix 1 square in the corner, right? Because we need to find the 2 by 2 order square, right? So just fix 1 2 by 2 square in the corner and try to traverse it in the entire figure, right? Try to move this into entire figure. Where it can go, let it go, right? So here, this is 1, right? This is 1 2 by 2 order square. So just move this from here to here, right? So agar ye idhar aayega, so we will have one more 2 by 2 order square, right? Yes. After that, this same thing can come over here also, right? The same thing can come here, right? So 2 here and 2 here. Guys, it is clear, right? Let me show you once again. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. All of you okay? Clear? Very good. So these are 4 squares, right? Now just talk about this figure, right? Let me write it here. Fine. Now just talk about this figures. How many dimensions do you have here? Please tell me the dimensions. You have 4 dimensions: 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, and 4 by 4. Yes or no? Right? So you have 4 dimensions: 1 by 1, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, and 4 by 4. Everybody clear? So, okay. Now, if I talk about 1 by 1 order, so how? 16. If I talk about 1 by 1, total will have 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Right? So if I talk about 1 by 1 order squares, total we have 16 squares. Right, everyone? Fine? Okay. Now, if I talk about 4 by 4 order square, everyone, if I talk about 4 by 4 order, so the only one, right? Because this is the entire dimension is 4 by 4, right? So if I talk about 4 by 4 order square, we have only 1 square. Clear? Okay, fine. Okay. Now, if I talk about 2 by 2, right, everyone? 2 by 2. You have to fix 1 2 by 2 at the corner, and then you have to traverse it in the entire figure where it can go, right? Let it go, right? Everybody, please. So just see. This is what? This is a 2 by 2, right? This is a 2 by 2, right? Just take this to here, right? Another 2 by 2, right? Now again take this to here, another 2 by 2. Everybody, sorry. It is like this. Yes or no? Shall I do it again? Huh? Shall I do it again? Okay, just wait. Some of you are saying, sir, do it again. All right. So this is what? This is 1 2 by 2. This is another 2 by 2. This is another 2 by 2, right? Everybody. So these are 3 2 by 2s. Fine. After that, this same pattern can come here, right? So another 3 2 by 2s, right? After that, the same pattern can come here. So see, this can come here and then here, right? So total how many are they? Total they are 9. 3, then see here 3, right? And then here 3, and then here 3, right? So everybody 3 3 3, total they are 9. All of you fine? So this is 9. Guys, hope I'm making sense to you guys, right? Everybody, are we together now? Right, guys, you are getting it everything? Fine. If you guys are getting, say yes once, please. Say yes, all of you. Okay, great. That's great. That's great. Okay. Now let's talk about 3 by 3. Everyone, now let's talk about 3 by 3. Please. 3 by 3. Fix one 3 by 3 in the corner. Please fix one 3 by 3 in the corner. This is one 3 by 3. Now try to move it in the entire figure. Where it can go, let it go. Right? So this is 1, 2, right? It can come here, and after that, here total, I mean in this slot total you have 2. So after that this slot can come down like this. So again you have 2, right? So total 4, right? Everyone fine? So total 4. Guys, it is clear, right? It's very interesting thing. Fine. Now all of you, after that I won't be doing it. Now you will be telling me everything, right? Now guys, now everyone, please observe these numbers carefully, right? This is what? This is 1. This is 1 and 4. This is 1, 4, 9. This is 1, 4, 9, 16. What is the nature of these numbers? All of you. What is the nature of these numbers? 1, 4, 9, 16. They are actually perfect square numbers. Right? What is the nature of these numbers? They are perfect square numbers. Right, everyone? Let me remove this arrow. Right? They are actually perfect square. This is 1 square. This is 2 square. This is 1 square. This is 2 square. This is 3 square. Right? This is 1 square, this is 2 square, this is 3 square, and this is 4 square. Right, everyone? Clear? Okay, now if I ask you find the total number of squares, the question says number of squares. Number of squares means total number of squares, right? So if I need to find the total number of squares, then obviously I have to add all these numbers, right? For example, if I need to find the total number of squares in this figure, suppose that if I need to find the total number of squares in this 4 by 4 order square grid, right? This is the square grid of order 4 by 4, right? So if I need to find the total number of squares in this 4 by 4 order square grid, then obviously what I need to do is I need to add them. I mean 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus 4 square. I need to do this because this we have already calculated, right? So if I am adding this, what is this? Actually, what is this? This is sigma 4 square. Everybody, this is what? This is sigma 4 square. Sigma n square I have taught earlier, right? So this is the use of it, right, everyone? Now sigma 4 square, see, actually sigma 4 square is a very small number, right? We can calculate it manually, no problem. So 16 plus 9 is 25, 25 plus 4 is 29, 29 plus 1 is 30, right? So in this 4 by 4 order square grid, total we have 30 square, right? And if I need to find the value of sigma 4 square according to the formula, so let me cross verify the formula also. N plus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n will be 8, 8 plus 1 will be 9. So 2n plus 1 divided by 6, 6 ko I am writing as 3 into 2, right? So this is 3, this is 2, 5 into 2 is 10, 10 into 3 is 30. Guys, it is clear, sigma 4 square is 30. Right, everybody, fine. So what is happening over here is, if we need to calculate the number of squares in an n by n order square grid, I repeat, if I need to calculate the number of squares in an n by n order square grid, total number of squares will be sigma of n square. Everybody okay? Please note it down first and then we will write the concept. Fine, please note it down first. Yes, all of you done? Everyone? All of you done? Everyone? Okay. Okay, if you're done, then it is correct. I mean, let us move further. Please write down this concept. Total number of squares, everyone please write down this. Total number of squares in an n by n order square grid. Guys, total number of squares in an n by n order square grid, square grid equal to sigma of n square, right? And sigma n square is what? n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6, right? Okay, clear? All right. So this is the concept that you have to write, fine. And this is the takeaway of this slide, right everyone? This is the learning outcome from this slide. And guys, now you might have played chess, right? Chess. You must have seen the chess board, right? I'm talking about the chess board. Right everyone? I'm talking about the chess board, right? Can you tell me how many total squares are there in a chess board? Everyone, how many total squares are there in a chess board? All of you. Can you tell me the answer? I'm waiting for your replies, quick. Guys, first of all, do you know what is chess board? This is a square grid of what by what? What is the order of a chess board? No. Oh, Priya is saying 64. Priya, no, 64 won't be the answer. 64 is not the answer. Why? Because 64 is the 1 by 1 order squares only. Right? What I am asking is the total number of squares in a chess board. See, after reading sigma n square, your answer should not be 64. Priya, I am talking to you. After reading sigma n square, your answer should not be 64. Okay? So chessboard is what? Chessboard is actually 8 by 8 order square grid. Everyone? Yes. Chessboard is actually 8 by 8 order square grid. Yes, everyone. Now you guys are getting the right answer. So chessboard is 8 by 8 order square grid. So here number of squares will be sigma of 8 square. All of you. Chessboard is actually 8 by 8 order square grid. So here number of squares will be sigma of 8 square. Now guys, sigma of 8 square, let me calculate it for you. Sigma of 8 square will be 8 into 9 n plus 1, 2n plus 1 divided by 6. 6 I am writing as 2 into 3, right? So this is 4 and this is 3. 4 into 3 is 12. 12 into 17. 17 into 6 is 102. 17 into 6 102, right? 102 का double 204. Okay. So in a chessboard we have total number of squares as 204. Right? So total 204 squares are there in a chessboard. Guys, you are getting it or not now? Total number of squares in a chessboard are 204. Anyone, any confusion, any doubt, any query, any problem? Please let me know. Please. Okay, now you are saying yes sir 204. Okay, now everyone is saying yes sir it is 204. Alright. Preeti, you got the answer? Muskan, you got the answer? Everyone? Okay, great. That's great. Okay, that's great. Good. Okay, Rukaiya, are you there? Alright, good. Good, great. Okay, fine. Good everyone. That's good. Guys, so now let's move to the next slide. Right. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, this is the question of chessboard. We have already solved it. Question is saying find out the total number of squares in a chessboard. We have already solved it. The answer is 204. Let's move to the next slide. Right. Now everyone, next slide is talking about the number of rectangles. Right. Guys, we have solved number of squares. Till now we have solved the number of squares, right? Now we need to solve the number of rectangles. Question is saying figure counting number of rectangles. Now read the concept. Concept says when a set of m parallel lines intersects another set of n parallel lines, total number of squares so formed is equal to, right? I repeat, when a set of m parallel lines intersects another set of n parallel lines, then total number of squares so formed is equal to, right? Guys, when a set of m parallel lines, you might be knowing parallel lines, everyone, right? Okay. So parallel lines, let's say this is the set of m parallel lines, right? This is the set of m parallel lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4 up to m, right? And this is the set of n parallel lines. So this is 1, 2, 3 up to n, right? So when a set of m parallel lines intersects another set of n parallel lines, total number of squares so formed is equal to, the formula is mc2 into nc2, right everyone? Please write down this. If n parallel lines intersects a set of m parallel lines, then total number of rectangles so formed is equal to mc2 into nc2. Please write down this, please. Please note down the complete things, whatever is written in this slide. And guys, one more thing is important over here. When we calculate the number of rectangles, I repeat, when we calculate this note is also very important. When we calculate the number of rectangles, squares are already included, as the square is the special case of rectangle where all the sides are of same length, right everyone? Please note this concept and note this note also, please write it down, please, all of you. Yes everyone, fine, done. Okay, now guys, let's talk about the questions based on it, right? Let's talk about the questions based on it. What are the questions? Find out the number of rectangles. Okay, everyone, here, just wait, let's come back to the previous slide only, right? Guys, here, you know how to use this formula, right? The formula is mc2 into nc2, right? Sorry, the formula is mc2 into nc2, right? You know how to use this formula. Suppose that, everyone, please mind it carefully, right? Suppose that if I ask you how many total rectangles are there in this 2 by 2 order square grid, everybody. If I ask you how many total rectangles are there in this 2 by 2 order square grid, right? Please mind it carefully. If you use this formula, then what you are going to get? Please check it now. Guys, can you tell me how many parallel lines are intersecting how many parallel lines over here? Can you tell me how many parallel lines are intersecting how many parallel lines? Yes? See, everyone, this is what 1, 2, 3. So 3 parallel lines are intersecting 3 parallel lines, right? So 3 parallel lines are intersecting 3 parallel lines over here, right? So if 3 parallel lines are intersecting 3 parallel lines, then total number of rectangles so formed will be what? According to this formula, this will be 3c2 into 3c2, right? So according to this formula, this will be 3c2 into 3c2, right? Okay, 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 and okay, 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 right? So this is the advantage of technology. So anyways, so this is 3c2 into 3c2, right? Now the total number of rectangles will be 3c2 into 3c2 in this 2 by 2 order square grid, right? 3c2 will be what? 3 into 2 divided by 1, divided by 2, so this is cancelled. Again 3 into 2 divided by 2, this is cancelled. So 3c2 into 3c2 is 9, right? Everyone, in this figure, this formula is saying you that you have 9 rectangles, right? This formula is telling that in this figure you have 9 rectangles, right? Now guys, please try to recognize or try to identify those 9 rectangles, right? Now, see all of you, this note comes to the picture. When we calculate the number of rectangles, the squares are already included in it, right? So now we have calculated squares. How many squares are there? Total 5 squares are there in this, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and this is 1, right? So we have already calculated 5 squares are there in this grid, right? So 5 squares are there. And now let's talk about the rectangles which are not square. Now talk about those rectangles which are not square. So this is one rectangle which is not square, right? This is another rectangle which is not square, right? Similarly, this is another rectangle which is not square, and similarly this is another rectangle which is not square, right? So total we have 4, right? So that's why, I mean, in this manner total we have 9, right? And that's why this note says what? This note says when we calculate the number of rectangles, the squares are already counted, right? So in this 9 we already have considered this 5. Clear? Everybody okay? So when we calculate the number of rectangles, squares will be already included in it. Clear? And why it will be included? Because the square is the special case of rectangle. That's it, nothing else, right? So guys, here, I mean, if this question is saying what? How many total rectangles are there in this figure which are not square? Suppose that a question comes, how many total rectangles are there in this figure which are not square? Right? Suppose that this question comes, how many total rectangles are there in this question which are, I mean, in this figure which are not square? Then what will be the answer? The answer will be 4, right? And from where you are getting 4? From where you are getting 4? You are getting 4 is what? I mean, total 9 minus total square. So total, I mean, 3c2 into 3c2 minus sigma 2 square, right? The answer is this. The answer is 4. Everybody clear? Please note it down, and then we will move to the next question, because the next question will be similar to this, right? Please note it down, please. Anyone, any confusion, any doubt, any query, any problem? Please, you are free to ask. Feel free to ask. Guys, please don't get confused. In this question, if they are asking what is the total number of rectangles in this figure, then the answer will be 9. Or if they are asking the total number of rectangles which are not square, then the answer will be 4. Right? Guys, please, I want to make it very clear in front of you. If they are asking what is the total number of rectangles, then the answer will be 9. And if they are asking the total number of rectangles which are not square, then the answer will be 4. Right? So for 2 different questions, we have 2 different answers for the same figure. Right? Please. Okay everyone, shall we move now? All of you? Shall we move now? Everyone? Everybody, shall we move? Okay. Okay, Preeti is saying yes sir. Priya is saying yes sir. Alright. Alright. Okay. Okay, fine. So now guys, let's move to the next question. Next question I think is same as the previous one, right? Now this question is saying what? Guys, this question is saying what? Find out the number of rectangles in the given figure which are not square, right? The question came like this. Find out the number of rectangles in the given figure which are not square, right? Can you tell me the answer? Please try to solve it. Yeah. Question is find out the number of rectangles in the given figure which are not square. Please tell me the answer. Do it easily. Right. Okay, Preeti is saying 95. One answer I'm getting as 95. Anyone else? Any other answer? One answer I'm getting as 95. Okay. Anyone else? Any other answer? Priya, what's your answer? Muskan, what's your answer? And Rukaya, what's your answer? जो भी आ रहा है, हाँ जो भी आ रहा है बोलिए ना, कोई दिक्कत नहीं. One answer I'm getting as 20. Anyways, पता नहीं, सही भी हो सकता है. Yes, Priya is also getting 25. No problem. Guys, shall we discuss, or you want some more time? Muskan, you are still trying? Huh? You want some more time? Or shall we discuss? Everyone? Okay, Muskan is saying yes. Alright. Okay guys, let's discuss it, right? Please. Please. Don't take stress. Fine. Just let me solve it for you. Fine. मुझे एक बात बताइए. Here, what we need to do? We just need to do, the question is saying, find out the total number of rectangles which are not square, right? We need to find total number of rectangles which are not square. So we need to find the non-square figures. For this, what we need to do is, we need to find the total rectangles minus squares, right? We need to find total rectangles minus total square. Correct? This we need to do to find the answer. Guys, clear? Right? This we need to do to find the answer. So here, how many parallel lines are intersecting to how many parallel lines? Can you tell me the answer? How many parallel lines are intersecting to how many parallel lines? 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is 6. Oh, this I didn't teach you. Oh. Okay, guys. This is my mistake. Okay, no problem. Just wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay, please solve this question, no problem. Everyone, please solve this question, and the last question we'll do it later. Guys, please solve this question. How many total rectangles are there in the given figure which are not square? Everyone, please try to solve this question, and the last question we'll do it later, right? Question is, how many rectangles are there in the given figure which are not square? Here Preeti is saying 45. Okay, one answer I am getting as 45. Alright. Any other answer, everyone? Okay. Any other answer? Preeti is saying 45. Alright. Preeti is saying I need to check. Okay, no problem. You may please check your answer anytime. Okay, no problem. Priya is saying 170. Okay. Priya is saying 170. Alright. Okay. Priya is saying it is 170. No problem. Muskan is saying 184. Alright, no issues. 184. Guys, you guys are trying. That is very important, you know. In fact, like all of you are getting different answers. That is another thing. But you guys are trying. and you guys are feeling confident, you guys are not scared when you say the questions of mathematics. That is very important. That confidence is actually important, right? Right, you are not scared of the questions. That is really important, right? So anyways friends, shall we discuss this question? Okay, so now let's try this question. You need to find non-squares, right? Non-squares rectangle, fine. So this is what total number of rectangles, minus total squares, right? So total rectangles minus total squares, right everyone? So total rectangles are what? How many parallel lines are intersecting how many parallel lines? Yes everyone, how many parallel lines are intersecting how many parallel lines? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here 6 parallel lines are intersecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 parallel lines are intersecting 6 parallel lines. So total number of rectangles will be what? 6c2 into 6c2, right? So total number of rectangles will be 6c2 into 6c2, right? And total number of squares will be what? This is what? This is actually the square grid of what? This is actually the square grid of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the square grid of order 5 by 5, right? So here total number of squares will be sigma 5 square, right everyone? So here total number of squares will be sigma 5 square. Guys, it is okay. Am I making sense to you? Okay, now 6c2 is what? 6c2 is 6 into 5 divided by 2. So this is what? 15, right? So 6c2 is 15. So 15 into 15, right? 15 into 15 is 225. Now sigma 5 square. So 5 into 6 into what? 11 divided by 6, 55. Yeah. So this is 225 minus 55. So 225 minus 55 will become 170, right? 170 is the correct answer. I think Priya said 170. Yeah, Priya said 170. And Preeti again said 170. Okay. So guys, no problem. Yeah. So everyone, you guys are feeling comfortable with this now? All of you? Any confusion, any query, any doubt? Muskan? Any doubt is there? No doubt? Okay. Muskan, might be it was a calculation error from your side. Else everything is clear, right? Okay. Okay, Rukaiya is saying please repeat. Alright, Rukaiya. Actually, we need to find the square. We need to find the rectangles which are not square, right? We need to find the rectangles which are not square. So here, when we find the total number of rectangles, so in total number of rectangles, the squares and non-squares both are added, right? Total number of rectangles is what? Square plus non-square, right? Both are added. So actually we need to find non-square. So we just doing what? We just subtracting these squares from total rectangles. That's it, right? So total rectangles is what? NC2 into MC2 into NC2, right? So here 6 lines are intersecting 6 lines. So total number of rectangles will be 6C2 into 6C2. And total number of squares, this is what? This is 5 by 5 order square grid. So total number of squares will be sigma of 5 square, right? So sigma 5 square is what? 55 that we have calculated here. And 6C2 into 6C2 is what? 15 into 15, which is 225 that we have calculated. So 225 minus 55 is equal to 170, right? Okay. All right, everyone. Guys, hope it is clear now, right? All right. Okay, do one thing. I am giving you one more question like this, please, right? Are you ready? Okay. I am giving you one more question like this. Please try to solve one more question like this to feel comfortable, right? Okay. Let's, oh, wait. wait. You guys must be waiting for that slide only, but no. Just wait. Everyone, do one thing. Let's say there is a 4 by 4 order square grid, right? Let's say there is a 4 by 4 order square grid. Fine. Yes, the same question for this 4 by 4 order square grid. The same question for this grid. Can you tell me the answer? Please. Guys, solve this question, the same question for this square grid. Please try to solve it. Please. The same question for this grid. Yeah. Yes, everyone. I'm waiting for the replies. Oh, that's great. That's great. Everyone is saying the right answer. Yeah. Just wait, just wait. मैं भी एक बार कर देता हूँ. By the way, I'm getting the right answer from all of you, right? See, everyone, this is what total number of rectangles. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines are intersecting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 lines. So total number of rectangle will be 5c2 into 5c2, right? And total number of squares will be, this is the grid of 4 by 4. So total number of squares will be sigma 4 square, right? So 5c2 is what? 5 into 4 divided by 2. 5c2 is 10. So this is 10 into 10. 10 into 10 is what? 100. Sigma 4 square we have already solved, which was 30. 30, right? So this is what? This is 70, right? All of you are saying the right answers. I'm very happy actually. Yes, everyone, I'm really happy with the performance of you guys. You guys are like doing it very good. I mean, in a very good manner, right? Acha, friends, I have left one question, right? Now I'm coming back to that question. Fine? Okay? Okay, please. Now let's do that question again, which I have left. This was the question? No? Yeah, this was the question, right? Guys, see, all of you, in these type of questions, if you need to find the number of squares, right? Suppose that till now what we have done is we have just found the number of squares in the square grid, if it is like 4 by 4 or 5 by 5 or 6 by 6. But this time it is not 5 by 5. This time it is what? If you count the number of rows are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5. And if you count the number of columns are 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the square grid of 5 by 4. Right, everyone? I mean, this is not the square grid, this is a rectangular grid, right? So this is the rectangular grid of 5 by 4, right? So everyone, in this, I mean, if in this figure we need to find the number of squares, then see how to find it, right? Guys, suppose that if it is 5 by 5, exactly if it is 5 by 5, then how to solve it? If exactly it is 5 by 5, then what we do is 5 into 5 plus 4 into 4 plus 3 into 3 plus 2 into 2 plus 1 into 1. This is the answer, right? This is sigma 5 square, no? So 5 square plus 4 square plus 3 square plus 2 square is the answer, right, everyone? Sorry, this is plus, I'm sorry, right? So this is sigma 5 square is the answer, correct? So I'm getting 55, right? But this time this is not 5 by 5, this is 5 by 4, right? So everyone, you know what is happening? It is starting with the order only. Guys, please, you know, observe it carefully. This is starting with the order, right? And all the time we are subtracting 1, 1, 1, right? So start with the order and then subtract 1. So 5 minus 1 is 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. Then subtract 1. 4 minus 1 is 3 and then 3 minus 1 is 2. And then subtract 1. 3 minus 1 is what? 2. And 2 minus 1 is what? 1. After that you can't do it because 1 minus 1 will become 0. So 0 is multiplying with any number, doesn't make any sense, right? So the answer is what? 5 into 4, 20. plus 12 plus 6 plus 2, right? So 20 plus 12 plus 6 is 18, 18 plus 2 is what? 20, 20 plus 20 is 40. Guys, it is okay? So number of squares in a non-square grid you will find like this, right? Number of squares in a non-square grid you will find like this. Okay, everyone, please note it down. Please note it down, please. Right, all of you? Okay, everyone, please note it down like this. And once you note it down, please try to solve this question. Please try to solve this question now. Please try to solve this question. Everyone, now please try to solve this question. Please. Please tell me the answer of this question now. Please, all of you. Please try to solve this question now and tell me the answer. Okay, one answer I am getting from Muskan. The answer is 110. Okay, any other answer, anyone? Preeti is saying 110. Priya is also saying 110. Okay, almost everyone is saying 110. Okay, Gayatri is also saying 110. Alright, no problem. Shall we discuss, friends? Saurabh is also getting 110. Okay, good. Shall we discuss, everyone? Okay, let me solve it for you. See here, how many lines are intersecting how many lines? 5 lines and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines. So 5 lines are intersecting 6 lines. So number of rectangles will be 6c2 into 5c2. Right? So 6c2 is 15, 5c2 is 10. So 15 into 10 is 150. So number of rectangles will be 150 and total number of squares we are getting 40. Right? So 150 minus 40, that we need to do. So 150 minus 40 will be what? 110. Right? So the correct answer is 110. So 150 minus 40 will be 110. Right? Okay, everyone, fine. And guys, once UPSC has asked one question from this topic, from this very concept only, right? The question of UPSC was what? The question of UPSC was, shall I remove it, everyone? Okay. The question of UPSC was, if 4 parallel lines, are intersecting to 4 parallel lines at 90 degree. Right? Question was, if 4 parallel lines are intersecting to 4 parallel lines at 90 degree, how many rectangles will be formed? How many rectangles will be formed? Right? The question was, if 4 parallel lines are intersecting to 4 parallel lines at 90 degree, how many rectangles will be formed? This question came in CSAT, UPSC CSAT. Right? If 4 parallel lines are intersecting to 4 parallel lines at 90 degree, how many total rectangles will be formed? Yes, very good. Can you tell me the answer, friends? Yes, very good. Most of you are saying 36, 36, 36. The correct answer is 36. The reason is 4 parallel lines are intersecting to 4 parallel lines, right, everyone? That's it. So this is 4c2 into 4c2. Right? 4c2 is what? 6. 6 into 6 is 36. The answer will be 36. Right, everyone? Yes, the answer will be 36. Correct? So this was the question came in CSAT from this very concept. Fine. So UPSC always, always one step ahead from us. So like we have studied like these many parallel lines are intersecting these many parallel lines, then what will be the answer? So now this time they may ask how many total rectangles are there which are not a square, right? So always be one step ahead. Fine. Try to think like that. Fine, everyone. So I think so today's class is over, everyone, right? Today we have studied some very good concepts, right? So guys, that's all for today. आज इतना ही रखते हैं, ठीक है? And in the next class, we'll be studying word formation and number formation, right? Tomorrow's class will be started from here. Word formation and number formation, right? Okay. So word formation and number formation is actually a very important concept in permutation and combination, because if the question is coming from permutation and combination, around 70 to 80% chances of there that the question will be from this topic only, the word formation or number formation, right? Or sometimes a pin code formation or password formation. Like this time you have got the question from this topic, like one passcode has to be formed with a 3-digit pin, something, right? That question was there. Okay. So guys, thank you so very much, friends. Thanks for joining. Thank you everyone. Thank you.